Nestled among rolling hills, there was a village full of life, yet strangely devoid of warmth. The villagers were hardworking and cooperative, but something was missing. They shared resources and helped each other in need, yet no one expressed gratitude. A farmer would lend his tools, a baker would offer fresh bread, and a healer would mend the sick, but all these acts of kindness were met with silence. No one said thank you, no one acknowledged generosity. It was as if appreciation had been erased from their hearts. One evening, as the sun casts golden hues over the village, an old sage stands in the bustling square. He had traveled far and wide, witnessing the power of gratitude in transforming lives. He addressed the villagers in a calm yet commanding voice. "Gratitude is a treasure, a bridge that connects hearts," he said. "If you do not cherish it, one day it may vanish forever." The villagers exchanged glances, chuckling. "What difference does gratitude make?" they scoffed. To them, his words were merely the musings of an old wanderer. That night, a strange stillness settled over the village. When morning arrived, something felt off. People went about their daily routines, but their hearts felt empty. A mother fed her child, but the warmth of love was absent. A blacksmith repaired a broken tool, but his usual sense of satisfaction was missing. The villagers continued their tasks, but their actions felt mechanical, devoid of meaning. Unbeknownst to them, gratitude had vanished, leaving behind an eerie sense of disconnection. Days turned into weeks, and a strange gloom enveloped the village. The people could not pinpoint what was wrong, yet they felt incomplete. Meals lacked their usual warmth, conversations felt hollow, and work brought no fulfillment. Even the village celebrations, once filled with laughter, felt dull and meaningless. Slowly, the realization dawned upon them: they had lost something invaluable. But what was it? Desperation gripped the villagers. They recalled the words of the old sage and knew they had to find him. A group set out to the distant hills where he was last seen. Upon reaching his humble hut, they pleaded, "Wise one, something has changed in our village. We feel an emptiness we cannot explain. Please help us." The sage looked upon them with knowing eyes and replied, "You have lost gratitude, for you never valued it. Without gratitude, kindness loses its meaning, and life becomes a hollow routine. If you truly wish to restore gratitude, you must cultivate it within yourselves," the sage instructed. He gave them a challenge: to practice genuine appreciation in their daily lives. At first, it felt awkward. They forced smiles, mumbled thank yous, and wrote half-hearted notes. But as they continued, something remarkable happened. The words carried weight, the smiles became genuine, and the villagers felt a spark rekindling in their hearts. They realized that gratitude was not just an obligation, it was a source of joy. One by one, acts of gratitude blossomed throughout the village. A baker thanked the miller for his flour, a child thanked his mother for her care, and neighbors exchanged heartfelt words of appreciation. The village, once filled with indifference, now overflowed with warmth and connection. Gratitude had returned, and with it, an unshakable sense of unity and joy. From that day forward, gratitude became a way of life. The villagers no longer took kindness for granted. They saw how appreciation strengthened relationships and brought fulfillment to both the giver and the receiver. Their village, once lifeless, had become a haven of joy and harmony. As the sage prepared to leave, the villagers gathered around him, their eyes filled with gratitude. "Will you ever return?" a young girl asked. The sage smiled knowingly. "As long as you hold gratitude in your hearts, I am always here." With that, he walked away, leaving behind a village transformed, not by magic, but by the power of thankfulness. Gratitude is not just a word, it is a feeling that brings joy, fulfillment, and a sense of togetherness. Never take it for granted.